Imagine you are deep in a cave system in southern China. It is dark. It is quiet. Water drips from ancient stone formations above you. This is exactly where a team of scientists found themselves in 2023. They were exploring the Baishuijiang National Aquatic Germplasm Resources Reserve. This special place in Yunnan province is known for its unique fish. The team was on a mission, hoping to document the life hidden within these underground rivers. They carried their nets and lights, stepping carefully through the cool, shallow water near a cave entrance. They were searching for something extraordinary, but they couldn't have predicted what they were about to find. Suddenly, their lights caught a flicker of movement. It was not a normal fish. This creature was pale and ghost-like. It moved slowly, almost drifting through the current. The scientists held their breath, excitement building. They had seen many fish before, but this one was different. It seemed almost unreal, like a spirit of the cave. Its body was a pale, flesh-colored pink, and you could almost see right through it. The team knew instantly that this was a significant moment. Finding any life in these extreme environments is a thrill, but this strange ethereal fish promised to be something truly special. The researchers carefully used their dip nets to capture one of the strange creatures. Up close, it was even more fascinating. The fish was small, only about 3 inches long and completely smooth, with no scales at all. Its most striking feature was its eyes, or rather the lack of them. Where eyes should have been, there were just tiny black pigment spots. It was a classic sign of an animal that has spent generations living in complete darkness. The fish also had 6 whisker-like barbels around its mouth, like a catfish. These whiskers would be its real eyes, helping it feel its way through the dark, silent world of the cave. This first encounter was just the beginning of a long journey of discovery. The team, which included dedicated researchers like Min Shu and Yuan Chaochen, knew they had stumbled upon a potential new species. But seeing it was one thing, proving it was another. They needed to study its physical form, observe its behavior, and analyze its very genetic code. The slow-moving, ghost-like fish held a secret, a story of evolution written in its see-through body and degenerated eyes. The initial excitement of that discovery in the dark cave would soon turn into a groundbreaking scientific announcement. The home of this newly discovered fish is as mysterious as the creature itself. It was found in only one place on Earth: an underground river system within the Baishuijiang Reserve in northern Yunnan. This region is a treasure trove of biodiversity, but its subterranean worlds are still largely unexplored. The scientists found the fish near the entrance of a dark cave, where the underground river flows out into the open. This specific location suggests the fish might be able to tolerate small amounts of light for short periods, even though it is built for a life of complete darkness. This makes it a fascinating link between the world above and the hidden ecosystems below. Finding the fish was a matter of patience and careful observation. During several trips in 2023, the research team waded into the cold, clear waters of the underground river. They noted that the fish, now named the Baishuijiang high-plateau Loach, was surprisingly easy to catch. It moved slowly and gracefully, seemingly unbothered by their presence. While it did react to changes in light from their headlamps, it was completely insensitive to vibrations in the water. This suggests it doesn't rely on sensing movement to avoid predators, likely because there are very few, if any, in its protected dark home. The fish's world is one of constant conditions. The water temperature stays stable year-round, and there is no light to mark the passing of day and night. Food is likely scarce, consisting of tiny organisms and bits of organic matter that wash into the cave from the outside world. In this environment, every bit of energy counts. The fish's slow, deliberate movements are a perfect strategy for conserving energy. It doesn't need to be fast because it isn't chasing fast-moving prey, and there are no major threats to escape from. Its entire existence is perfectly tuned to the slow, quiet rhythm of the cave. This single isolated location makes the Baishuijiang high-plateau Loach incredibly vulnerable. Its entire species lives within this one river system. Any changes to the water quality or the structure of the cave could have a devastating impact on its population. The discovery highlights the importance of protecting these unique habitats. The Baishuijiang Reserve is a critical sanctuary, and understanding the creatures that live there, like this new Loach, helps us appreciate why these protected areas are so vital for preserving the planet's hidden biodiversity. The story of this fish is a powerful reminder of the fragile worlds that exist just beneath our feet. The Baishuijiang high-plateau loach is a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly sculpted for a life without light. Its most obvious adaptation is its semi-transparent body. The fish lacks the colorful pigments that other fish use for camouflage or communication. In the pitch-black darkness of a cave, color is useless. Instead, its skin is a pale, fleshy pink, and so thin that you can vaguely see its internal organs through its belly. This lack of pigment is a common trait among cave-dwelling animals, as producing color requires energy that is better spent on survival in a food-scarce environment. It is a ghost in the water, a living example of use it or lose it. Another dramatic adaptation is its eyes. Over countless generations, the need for sight vanished. As a result, the fish's eyes have degenerated until they are nothing more than small black spots of pigment buried beneath the skin. They are completely non-functional. To navigate its dark world, the fish relies on other senses. It has 6 long, whisker-like barbels around its slightly pointed snout. These barbels are covered in sensory cells that can detect chemicals in the water and feel the texture of the riverbed. They act like fingers, helping the fish find food and explore its surroundings without ever needing to see. Interestingly, the scientists noticed a subtle difference between the sexes. Males of the species have heads that are slightly bell-shaped, while females have more triangle-shaped heads. This physical difference, known as sexual dimorphism, is fascinating. It might play a role in how the fish identify mates in the dark, perhaps through touch. Without visual cues, animals must develop other ways to recognize each other, and the unique head shape could be one such method. It's a small detail, but it offers a big clue into the secret social lives of these mysterious creatures. The fish's elongated, scaleless body, reaching about 3 inches in length, is also an adaptation. Scales provide protection, but in the protected environment of a cave with few predators, they are an unnecessary energy expense. A smooth body may also be more efficient for moving through water with minimal resistance. Every single feature of this fish, from its see-through skin and useless eyes to its sensitive whiskers and smooth body, tells a story of survival. It is a living blueprint for how life can thrive in one of the most extreme and challenging environments on our planet. Discovering a new animal is always exciting, but scientists can't just declare a species new based on looks alone. They have to prove it with evidence. The research team did this in 2 major ways, by studying the fish's physical features and by analyzing its DNA. They meticulously measured its fins, counted its vertebrae, and documented every detail of its anatomy, from its head shape to the placement of its barbels. When they compared these details to known species of loaches, they found consistent differences. This strange cave fish simply didn't match any existing records. It was physically unique. The final piece of the puzzle came from the lab. The scientists took a small tissue sample from the fish and analyzed its DNA. Genetic analysis is a powerful tool that allows us to read the evolutionary history of an organism. The results were clear and conclusive. The DNA of the Baishuijiang high-plateau loach showed a genetic divergence of at least 10% from its closest known relatives. In the world of genetics, a difference that large is monumental. It confirmed, without a doubt, that this was not just a strange-looking version of a known fish. It was an entirely new species, officially named Triplophisa baishuijiangensis. So why is finding one small blind fish in a Chinese cave so important? Discoveries like this are thrilling because they remind us that our planet is still full of secrets. Every new species is like finding a new book in a library we thought we knew completely. It adds a new chapter to our understanding of evolution and the incredible adaptability of life. This fish has evolved in isolation for thousands, maybe millions of years, developing a unique set of tools to survive in total darkness. Studying it can teach us so much about genetics, sensory biology, and how life responds to extreme environments. Ultimately, the discovery of the Baishuijiang high-plateau loach is a powerful call for conservation. This incredible creature exists in only one known location, making it extremely fragile. It represents a unique branch on the tree of life that could easily be broken. By finding and studying these hidden species, we learn what we stand to lose. It inspires us to protect these wild places, Not just for the amazing animals we know about, but for the countless other discoveries that are still waiting in the dark, ready to change how we see the world.